Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday night, family.
How we doing, everybody?
Good to see all the family in here.
We got all the usual guys and gals: Armand, Sunshine, Mark, Amar, Ramundo. Good to see you guys.
Smile Sneaker Club. Good to see you in here yesterday as well. Good to see you in here again. And such. Cool. So yeah, guys, we'll be on. Just rocking and rolling. We got the free class going down tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern. You can go ahead and get registered for that if you're interested. The link in the description in either of our channels and such. And we would love to answer any questions you guys got and such. We got my dog Pete in here, Sadiq. Good to see some more of you guys in here. Who we got?
What up, Online Arbitrage? Great, still a great username.
Absolutely.
Lots of good stuff to take advantage of. It's been a good week with the team and all that. Let us know what we can help you guys out with. Lots to take advantage of. Do you need polybags for personal care items shipped to Amazon? Oftentimes, yeah. If it's like a liquid, then yeah, you'll want to polybag it. It'll tell you typically what the requirements are too. Long time no see. Where Stallion, you're running this bit now too.
Stallion took a couple weeks off from the stream. I think.
I know it's been a second since we've seen him in stream.
Definitely in here yesterday. Yeah, cool. Sweet. Okay, so it's 2024. If you guys are looking to get started from square one, right, here's your playbook, right? So you definitely you're going to need a professional Amazon Seller Central account, right? And then you're also going to need a SellerAmp subscription, which you can get a free trial on SellerAmp.com, a Keepa subscription. You're going to want to go to the link in the description and do all the auto ungates. So you can get ungated in a ton of stuff completely free today. And then definitely check out, if you search Fools for Miles free course on YouTube, I have a good free course. Warner has a good free course as well. You should definitely check out too, get you some different perspectives on how to do this stuff and everything. Okay, sorry about that, Raymundo. Right, so checklist. Professional Amazon Seller Central account, right? SellerAmp subscription, keep a subscription. Go to the link in the description and do all the auto ungate ASINs. And then what you're going to need from there is definitely register for the free class tomorrow night, January 10th at 7 p.m. Eastern. That's linked in the description. And then look up my free course and some of Warner's content and just kind of start familiarizing yourself with the community. And then another underrated thing you can do is just follow as many Amazon sellers on social media as you can. Just because you're gonna end up picking up a bunch of straight.
Yeah, everybody drops a gem here, gem there. So spend 15 minutes, 20 minutes a day on Amazon, Twitter. Post something, post a picture of the couple boxes you just got coming in that day. It'll bring people to you, and you'll pick up kind of some nuggets and all that.
Ooh, okay, underrated thing to do in January is fix the personal credit. That's smart. Yeah, that's I had to do that 2 years ago, bro.
Yeah. It's not a requirement, but many businesses were built on shattering personal credit for a couple months.
Okay, if I don't have a product, can I still get auto ungated? For sure, Robin. That's kind of the whole point of the auto ungate is that you don't need to actually buy the product.
Yeah, it's just a big list of ASINs you can test out. It'll show you like what brands are kind of available to you, which brands you have to get like a legit invoice for. It'll open your eyes to kind of what's possible for you, which is why it's a good step for beginners. One of the variations says is out of stock. When you hover over at see available options, can you list on? Great question. So you're looking for the variation wizard, Amar. So you're going to plug one of the ASINs that are in stock into the variation wizard. And if it does exist, then you can take that ASIN from whichever one is out of stock and you can be kind of the only seller on it, which is an awesome way to make profit. Obviously, if there's no competition, you're going to have a much higher chance of making more money. Did 4K sales in 1 month, only 4 months in. Bang. Good stuff, man. Keep it up.
Yeah.
You're just getting started. That's the fun part. Exist on the interwebs. Exactly. Is that the real Sadiq? You're a local celebrity now.
Fake account. Yeah.
Always has been, I guess.
It's been really hard finding online arbitrage products. Naturally, this is definitely the worst time of the year to source, right? Just from a market cycle perspective, but do it more, right? I would be shocked if you have been doing this for over 6 months, right? You pretty much got to be able to commit to this for like 6 to 12 months to really be able to figure it out. New seller, I found a product that might work. Where do I calculate freight? So David, there's going to be no freight involved. If you're doing online arbitrage, which is what we like doing, which is buying from big retail websites, there's free shipping pretty much everywhere.
Let's keep it have that SellerAmp does it. It's like just like advanced data stuff. You can get away with SellerAmp for like a month, but you'll want it eventually for like variations and all that kind of stuff. So keep a product finder if you want to get into that. But you can get away with SellerAmp for a little bit. You'll want to have both. Let's see. You've been trying to get ungated. We made five minutes tonight. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. Trying to get ungated about 10 times, all automatically cased. Wait 24 hours if it's an automatic denial. That's helping people with the getting a real human to look at it again. Name your invoice. By the way, I'll just go from square one. If you're a new Amazon seller, you're going to buy 10 units of something. This answers all the ungating questions that you have, right? We won't get any more for the rest of the night. You buy 10 units of something you want to get ungated in from a wholesaler, a website, Kohl's, Walmart, Target, whatever it is. Submit that to Amazon, and then even if they deny it, rename your invoice to brand _ invoice, and then add a date or a random number just so the PDF name changes, and then it'll get reevaluated by an actual human instead of just the machine, and just keep submitting that until it goes through.
Okay, here's a fantastic question. Appreciate this, Chris. How do you decide if a product is worth FBA or FBM? So in terms of worth it, you're going to look at the profit calculator on SellerAmp, right? In terms of deciding which method you're going to do, the cool part is if you're a beginner, you don't really have the muscle yet of gauging what's good for FBM and not, just list for 72 hours FBM and 0-day handling time with the repricer on and see what happens. But typically it's going to be, okay, are other people FBM on this product? That's going to be the main gauge. What setting do you like on BQL AI? So I like AI equalizer for the most part. Then once you guys have like 10 plus ASINs, you definitely want to get going with repricing software as well. And Warren and I each have tutorials on those too.
Yeah. Do you think cheaper used offers will win against new on suppressed listing? People are still going to be buying new condition stuff unless you're selling like a book or something. People, they're not going to be buying used, I don't know, makeup or used like shoes or stuff like that. Like that's not what people buy on Amazon.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. TJ Maxx semi-annual clearance. Yeah, this is a good retail arbitrage clearance at a lot of places, I'm pretty sure. Now, like I think low key, no one really talked about it this year, but Walmart secret clearance I think is going on right now.
Yeah, taking the dive into Nike out in your area, great place to start. You want to list FBM. Amazon strongly suggested you FBA it. Amazon's suggestions are they want revenue. They don't want you to make profit, and they don't want you to make profit quickly. So trust us, FBM. What you really want to do to validate that, though, kind of what Miles was talking about, is check the buy box stats on SellerAmp, filter by type, and make sure that there's at least a few sellers who are getting a couple percent via FBM, and it's not all going to FBA. You'll be fine otherwise.
Which honestly, it's taking way longer this year too. It's
taking a while. Plus, shoes are like a weird category where you can pretty much FBM year round. It's just a little bit easier during Q4.
Nike Out plus FBM, yes sir. Try not to get down on myself. FBM products were selling within hours. Posted some 3 hours ago. No sales could be the January,
the January effect.
3 hours. 3 hours. Like I like.
No, that's kind of wealthy though. Like you get spoiled during Q4. So sounds like you crushed it during December though. Now you know how to do way better next year, and you'll adapt. It's not that much slower during January, honestly.
Best state for a prep center: Delaware and New Hampshire.
Yeah, East Coast ideally. You'll find a lot more small, like willing to work with you prep centers in West Coast though, if you got to go there. Best way to remove negative feedback: on the feedback page on your Seller Central, click the little drop down arrow, and one of the options will say request removal. And then that way, even if it was, even if you think it was your fault or something, you might as well just request removal on that, and they will automated system typically removes it for you. And even if the automated system doesn't remove it for you, you can often make a case and, explain why it could have been Amazon's fulfillment center's fault, or, the customer's wrong or something like that. Don't lie, obviously, but there's a good shot you'll be able to get rid of it. I love the energy tonight. Y'all are asking great questions. Hope we're getting after it as well. Prep centers in Montana, good. Yeah, they can be good. They are decently far from fulfillment centers pretty often, but that's where you can get some pretty good deals on prep. Find a lot more prep centers, that kind of thing. So it's kind of it's a give and take. Like you'll ship in slower if you ship from Montana. just because you're further from the FCs. Are there any repriced use? Just be cool, nerd love. Started December 16th so far, 3K in sales. That's an amazing start, Nate. Good stuff. Any advice to double next month? Well, if you did 3K in your first like 3 weeks, I'm not concerned about you doubling that in the next in the next month. But just make sure you're staying on top of restocking the existing products you are selling. See if you can do any like local pickups. Hit the clearance aisle when you're out shopping, that kind of stuff, just to get product in hand as soon as possible. And then just double down, like reverse sourcing, doing some keep a product finder, like whatever's been clicking for you. Clearly, 3K in the first couple weeks is pretty good.
So Musa, man, it's going to be pretty hard not to find them if you look up UPS free shipping supplies. And USPS free shipping supplies. It's honestly like it's right when it opens. But look at my video that I posted today and just copy the URL if you're interested in getting the direct URL.
Yep. Nike outlet plus FBM with Plum made you. That's probably true, City.
Musa, I'll send the link too, but it's legit like right what opens when you just search USPS free shipping supplies and UPS.
Yep. Where to get new boxes for shoes bought at outlet? You can buy like replacement boxes on eBay if it's really that good. It can be worth it.
I wonder if people do that at scale. Is FBM or FBA more beginner friendly? Well, you're going to want to do both, right? But definitely FBM slightly more beginner friendly. But like that's at the same time, FBA is better, right? So it's like, is FBM really more beginner friendly, right? It's just like both are good. Like you're going to do both.
Ran into someone the other day at Nike with SellerAmp. There you go. They know what's up. They know it. They know what they're doing. That's awesome. Need to be 10 units of the same product. It can be mixed. As long as it's all the same brand, you can mix products. That said, you will have a higher success rate if it says a clean 10 units on the invoice.
Akram, focus on a little bit higher than $2 profit per unit. Does it make sense to buy haven't listed first items yet, still studying. Does it make sense to buy wholesale to sell on Amazon? Yes. If you see people making videos about it, like it's worth it.
You think I can buy enough to buy or make enough to buy an island? I love the ambition. If you crank out enough, then probably so. More realistically, you'll make a couple $100,000 in OA and then leverage that into higher leverage business model in general. But if you don't already have a couple $100,000, then this is what you want to do. If you don't have a lot of capital, should do FBM or FBA. FBM because you move money faster. You'll move your money like twice as fast versus waiting for FBA check-in times and stuff.
Is there a certain category of products best for starting out? Whatever you have a natural affinity and interest in, right? So it's like if you're really into beauty stuff or if you're really into video games, if you're really into shoes like I was at basketball, right? So it really just depends, what type of stuff you're interested in. At the same time, right? Starting out with gigantic brands is going to be the best. Like it is going to be the best way to do it, which is for at least Arbitrage. It's like going to be like Nike, Adidas, Puma, etc. Just because those products are carried on so many websites compared to like beauty brands, where there's not really a ton of huge beauty brands that have thousands of SKUs, right? Just because there's just naturally less beauty products and such. Those are going to be a lot harder to find profitably. And for some reason, some people can't get that through their heads. What is a minimum to send to FBA? 1.
Yeah, anything. Can you send 3 different ASIN products in one box to Amazon? Yeah, you could send a box with every product as a different item, and that is what booksellers do. Actually, now that I say that, I've made many shipments where everything in the box is a different ASIN.
Okay, good news. My demographics are now 11% female.
Mine have gone down. I think I'm down to like 16 or 17% now. It used to be like 30. Mia heard I'm a Florida man now. I'm in Miami now.
Or stick to the 90. Should I look to get ungated in big brands? Definitely look to get ungated in big brands. Or use auto ungated products to get more capital. Do both. When you find a profitable item that requires ungating, just ungate it then. What up, Cranberry? Do reviews matter for buy box majority? Not really. And either way, it doesn't really matter because like if you sell a bunch of items, you're going to get reviews and you're going to get more buy box share. But for all intents and purposes, it's the last thing you should be worrying about. Had my first 3K day. Attaboy, Roscoe. Good vibes too. It looks like you're on Lake Tahoe or something like that. I'm glad you're enjoying the nature, Max.
Let's go.
Too. That's actually a proven hack to increase buy box share as well. That a lot of people
getting more sun, spending the more time you spend outside.
The gurus won't fucking tell you that. Like, yeah,
that's why you're here.
Yeah.
Escape before the big Wisconsin start. Yeah, y'all are especially down.
How do you live in Wisconsin?
Yeah. Dude, it was they downgraded it, but yesterday they were saying it was going to be like 8 to 12 inches, and now it's like 6 to 10.
Can I still be profitable with a very unlucky? So, my friend, you choose where you live. Yeah, I mean, definitely, there's people killing it with 10% tax. Yes, just make your cutoff time, prior to that, or later than that, or earlier, depending on kind of what way you want to operate. Yeah. And it only one box received. Is that normal? If it's been a couple weeks, it's concerning.
Let's see. Just focus on ungating at the start or auto ungated. Anything you buy profitably, you can use that invoice to get ungated, so it doesn't matter.
Yes, sir.
Just if you are low on capital, just buy 10 of the thing that you're not yet ungated in, and then after you are, go buy more. Just so you're careful with your money.
Speaking facts right there. How to buy bulk stock products online arbitrage modal. Just place orders for big orders, and if they only let you do a couple per order, do a bunch of orders.
You're supposed to be the master here, online arbitrage.
Videos on FBM. Yeah, Warner has a kick-ass video on FBM. Just search Fields of Profit FBM, and I actually got a bunch too. So definitely you can check this out.
SellerAmp tells you the item has good sales rank, good estimated monthly sales. Why would it not sell? Unless the buy box is getting hogged by somebody. Check the buy box stats, but beyond that, there'd be no reason.
So hard to find profitable items for small brands like Great Value. Any advice? Well, if you say it's going to be hard, it's going to be hard. So with that attitude, it's going to be very difficult to find stuff. But right, I would be shocked, Darius, if another Amazon seller has ever heard your voice. Right? So you're competing against people that are having tons of fun working together on Discord and on Twitter and such, right? So naturally, if you're purely going at this on your own and don't have any help, it's going to be substantially harder. Which chat are they reading from? Hair by Karen. We've been answering your stuff. Yeah, appreciate it, family. Appreciate it.
Yeah. With returns, how does that work? Yeah, so anytime there's a return, that'll get sent back to Amazon's warehouse. They'll say, hey, this is still in good condition. It'll go back to your inventory. That's like the vast majority of it. If it's a little bit beat up, they'll ship it back to you. And then you can say, hey, this was fine. I don't know why they clicked this button. Send it back in. And then whatever's left from that, you'll just sell on eBay or something.
Do you know how to get a reseller permit for tax exempt in Nevada? Yeah, Google Nevada tax exempt. And I promise you that your state website will have info on it. Most of my best leads all the best leads come from the boys. Not even a question. Not even a question. That's why you need people in your corner. One or two other Amazon sellers is all you need to have a drastically more fun, drastically easier time, all that. Yeah, most people, right? You got to think of it's like, okay, what would I want to do if I didn't want to make money, right? Let's think to ourselves objectively. What would I do if I didn't want to make money? I would never find other people on the same mission as me, right? I would never exist on the internet using the most powerful communication tools in human history that are free. But I surely wouldn't do that. I would definitely never mastermind with people that are trying to do what I want to do, right? You just do the opposite of all that and it'll get you closer to your goals.
70% what you sold today came from the girls. That's where it's at.
Yeah. Well, why are you worrying about? Yeah. Why are we worrying about upfront work when we make under 10K a month profit as a human?
Homie's got the Fortnite map as his profile picture too.
Yeah, come on, all you should be doing is looking to work. Yeah. All you should be doing is looking to work. Yeah. Yeah. The last thing you should be doing is worrying about upfront work.
Unless you got a whole bunch of money and you need to buy your time back.
If your profile picks
if your profile picture is a Fortnite map, I'm gonna make a guess that you probably don't have you're not sitting on a dragon sword.
Yeah.
What's the best way to set up shipping settings? I have a video on my channel, Hair by Karen.
Pretty much all you got to do though is make it free and then put $30 for expedited.
Yeah.
Okay. Does Amazon Store Essential have a repricer? Not a good one.
FBM work is therapeutic. That's also true.
It's true. And this guy's
It's
rich.
fun.
Like this guy's made 15 vans, 20 vans in a month, like profit. Like he's, yeah.
If you want your items to stay prime, it has to be FBA. You usually get more buy box. Yeah, that's true. But there's also items where there's still FBA sellers and it rotates to FBM. So that's why you check like SellerAmp buy box stats and all that.
Honestly, most items.
Yeah.
And
for all of you guys asking beginner questions, all that, fantastic. Glad you're glad we're getting after it, getting serious. Make sure you get registered for the free class we got going on tomorrow night. 7 p.m. We'll be live for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, answering questions. We'll be a lot more structured than this too. We'll have like, formal slides. We'll be doing some screen share, showing you exactly what to do. Some info we don't typically share publicly as well. So check that out. Yeah. It's in the description down below. It'll be a ton of fun. First one of the year. So should be a good time.
Is winning buy box dependent on where the customer buy it, like the address goes to you? Yes, exactly. Yes, absolutely. And not that you can really control that, but it is partially. Any way to stop auto returns? No, unfortunately. That's why customers love Amazon so much, is because of the customer trust and their really customer-centric policy.
You would not be making as many sales or nearly as profitable without the return policy. So you take it. You got to remember that when the customer's trying to scam you all the other hundreds of orders that went perfectly fine, you made money.
Is Costco good for OA? If you find good OA stuff are there. But if you're asking that question, you shouldn't just go manually source there. Let's say I get ungated at Nike. I'm ungated for the brand of the category. The category of most Nike things is going to be automatically ungated, but either way, you can use the same info to ungate both. Just order one. Yes. So 10 of one item. Yeah.
How much to pay a VA? It depends on the job, their experience. Typically anywhere from like 400 all the way up to like 1,000 if they're like a manager type, really, really experienced, that kind of thing.
Where do I plug in my fee prep center fee on site? Very good question. So go to selleramp.com and then go to the top right, hit the drop down menu, hit settings, and then you're going to add it in for your MISC fee right there. That's a very something everyone needs to. It's a good question. Super new to this. What is a good first item to sell? Okay. So Capricorn, you're going to sell tons of different products, right? It's whatever you can find profitably that has above a 30% return on investment that other sellers are selling, right? And that has sub 150, 200,000 sales rank. Yeah, only have one seller account. Currently on 5. Yeah, bro. Yeah, attaboy. And my boy dripped out. My boy dripped out for homecoming too.
That's awesome. Glad you found a circle.
Yep.
That is going to make you an insane amount of money.
Yeah, and imagine that compounded over years too. You probably started in the last month. Like imagine years of meeting people on the internet. Like your surface area of finding people to get rich with just is exponentially high. Like most people's, it's like the 10 people they talk to at their job, a cousin or two, right? A friend from high school they played Fortnite with, and that's it, right? You should want your surface area of luck to be astronomically high. What 25% ROI, no bueno? If it's like grocery or beauty, that can totally be cool.
Yeah, you're just not going to make money after returns if it's like, women's shoes or just a super high return.
Yeah.
Thoughts on selling FBM on a listing that only has FBA sellers? You can test it. Like buy the inventory, assuming that you're going to FBA, and then just list a couple units FBM, see if it sells. If it doesn't, then ship it all FBA. But if there's no proof that it sells FBM, don't assume that you can sell it FBM.
I need more friends to get rich with. You can put that as a frowny face, or you can do what works, but you can't do both. Right? Problems have solutions. Should I use peak storage fees? No, there's no need to in January.
Nope.
What do you see recent? Because you're that guy, CBH.
That's sick. Recent sales on sale. It's just like estimated sales, Isaac.
Is selling price errors on Amazon back on Amazon bannable? If you buy, you're probably not going to get banned for it, but like I don't buy via Amazon Prime. Prime
extensions for coupons. That's a good question. So Capital One Shopping's like the easiest kind of go-to. Honey is also a good one. Coopert is one that some people swear by. Those are pretty much all you need though. I like to check every day in the morning before you start sourcing, click through to 5 or 10 of your favorite websites, check the banners, check the coupon extensions, see what they got going on, and then dive into whichever one seems most interesting.
Yep. Yes, sir. Yeah. Okay. Miami Stars Conference. So, send Poppy Khalid. So check out MiamiStarsConference.com, I believe is the website. Small close circle or big not so close circle? Why does these things aren't like It's not nothing set in stone. Like just start talking to some people, man. Just like that'll move you so much closer to your goals. Have DUI class. Don't worry, I'm a sober now. Yeah. Don't be poisoning yourself. Yeah, no need to poison yourself. Yeah. What is MSC? Cranberry Green. Check the website. Man. Website. Yes.
It's not even our event, for full disclosure. We want to see you guys there, and it's a great event. We do not make money telling you guys to be there. Just show up, meet some other Amazon sellers. We'll see you there. As a very new beginners, any software is needed besides SellerAmp and Keepa? No, that's like the best part is SellerAmp, Keepa, $40 a month combined. Amazon Seller Account is another $40 a month. That is all you need. What other businesses can you start for $80 a month that you can transform into something extremely lucrative? So keep it simple. If there's a tool you want to add later down the line, probably like a repricer, inventory tool, something like that, you can do it, but wait till you have cash flow and the business already covers it.
How does catch-all email work? Good question. So it's kind of exactly what it sounds like. It's a little confusing until you see it in action, basically, but like it lets you get unlimited email addresses for email sign-up coupons and account sign-up coupons. So for example, right, Dick's Sporting Goods is a 10% email sign-up coupon. The catch-all lets you get unlimited of those. What about IP? Yeah, just look at the Keepa chart and the SellerAmp data for that. Will opening an LLC impact the green card application? That's actually a question for the U.S. government, man.
Yeah, I would.
I'm no immigration specialist.
Yeah, do not let us mess up your your immigration. Talk to a lawyer or something like that.
Yeah, definitely. There's probably some groups and forums online that have information for that too.
Do you know how long it takes to get your removal order sent back? They can take a while, to be honest. Like a week or two is pretty typical. They send it back with like the the slowest possible shipping on the planet. That's why it's so cheap. It's like $1 to get a removal order. Y'all been going ham tonight with the questions. Love to see it. Make sure you guys are registered for the class tomorrow night as well. We'll be answering most of these questions within the context of the show, and then answering any questions you got left after that.
Yeah, and overall, right, I know a lot of you guys watching this are on the fence about getting started with this stuff, right? The only way you're going to make any progress in life is by taking action and actually getting after it and stuff. I know it can be potentially nerve-wracking seeing us two talking heads on the internet. Luckily, we are exactly who we say we are. You can scroll back years through our social medias and look at us just getting started 3, 4, 5 years ago. And, we can, we're happy to help with this stuff. Right. Professional Amazon Seller Central account, SellerAmp subscription, keep a subscription, hit the link in the description, do all the auto engates, get registered for the free class, and then go through Warner and I's free course as well. Just getting started. Yeah, Cranberry, right? Attaboy. What are the best resources used to deduct prices? Okay, here we go. That's an incredibly good question. So it's very important to understand when you're new to this stuff, right? Very few things are going to be profitable at the advertised price that you just see on Google, right? When you look up a product with SellerAmp, right? There's a couple different ways to make items cheaper. The two main ones are going to be coupon codes, so like a 10% email sign-up code, for example, or a 20% discount code, for example. The main places you're going to find those are networking with other Amazon sellers, email, being on the newsletters to different sites, right? The coupon extensions that are free, Be Frugal, Retail Me Not, Capital One Shopping, Coupon Birds, etc., right? And then just digging around on Google too. Like if you type in Foot Locker coupons on Google, you're going to find several that work just on the Foot Locker website that are going to rank in SEO. Also holiday sales, which you're going to be notified of via email. You want to have a burner email address that's subscribed to as many websites as possible so you can get notified of a bunch of sales too. And then you also, you always want to check out through an account on different websites. There's ways to get discounts without, like rewards accounts, Kohl's Cash, for example. Then cashback is going to help too. Thanks. Yes, you need a professional account. Yeah. Yeah, Galaxy Gaming, right? Spend some of those E-bucks, or what are they called? What are they called?
V-bucks, right?
Yeah, spend some of the V-bucks and get the professional account.
Completed removal quest right after deleted listing, product disappear. It's probably on the way back to you. I would, if it's not back to you in like 2 or 3 weeks, then open a case on it. Okay,
here we go. Best source to find other sellers to group up with. Step 1, get a profile picture. Step 2, don't be anonymous. I'm just spitting in terms of what'll be most effective, right? Step 3, think of what you would want to do if you needed to find people and do that which is like, okay, what would I do? I would post often. I would comment on other people's stuff. I would tag big accounts, right? The profile pic is old. Okay. Nah, we love it. Don't worry about it. You guys help me so much. Got you, Karen. Don't even worry about it. If you never get the buy box, send it in FBA. Send it in FBA.
Yeah. Need more money? You can quit business, grow your business, quit the 9 to 5. Yeah. A lot of people have done it. You can do it while you got the 9 to 5. There's lots of great examples on both of our channels of 9 to 5ers who grew their business. A couple of them have now quit to go full-time on Amazon. It is not going to be easy. We're not going to sit here and tell you it's an easy thing to do.
You ever do.
Yeah.
It'll be the hardest.
Financial freedom is not going to be easy. If it was, everyone would have it. But we're confident in you, and I'm excited to see you do it. What should you do if you can? Oh, you already answered that one. Do you think it's worth putting F and SKU on all FBA? Do not use manufacturer barcode because you'll get your inventory. It's called commingling, where it'll get mixed with anyone else who didn't want to do that as well, and they probably don't take as good a care of their inventory, and you can get blamed for that. So whether it's a counterfeit product that they sent in or is all beat to crap, like whatever it is, like you can take the fall for what other people did.
Being a full-time student in junior year, does consistency hurt anything if I don't sell for a short period of time because school is busy? So, my friend, this is by far, not even close, the most time and least responsibility you will ever have. Not even close.
Yeah.
Right. So now's the like, bro, if you're worried about time right now, like just wait till you get to college, or just wait till you got a wife or whatever. Like, do you ever go on vacation? I mean, not like super often, but definitely occasionally. That's the fun part about the stuff is you can pretty much do work as long as you got the computer. How do I get started with prep centers? This 7% sales tax is killing me. So the sales tax is not the problem. Your skill as a sourcer is the problem, right? But our buddy Clear the Shelf has a good list of prep centers on his website.
Yeah. Not sure based on your questions, but if you're in the roadmap, we have 2 discounted partnered prep centers you can check out as well.
One wife, how about 2 wives? How do I get business credit without personal credit? So you need personal credit to get business credit. How do you apply a scheme? Doesn't offer. Do you just create your own? You're always going to create your own. I'm not really sure what you mean though, Manuel.
Yep. Do you trade leads with groups every day? If there's ever like a really big item, then typically, especially during like Q4 and all that.
I force Steve Warner some stuff sometimes. He doesn't always have a choice.
Well, I just don't ever source myself, and so it's easier just to let the machine keep whirring in the background than like both very much work.
That's a fact.
Keep shipping with USPS packages, keep getting delayed. Any advice? I mean, that'd just be like a UPS. That's a conversation with your postmaster if it's really USPS's fault. Hit the like. Can't wait for tomorrow. Appreciate you. Make sure you guys are registered for the free class going down tomorrow night. Link is down below. Hour and a half, 2 hours, lots of value. It'll be a good time.
What cars do you guys drive? I even don't have a car.
You straight up don't have a car right now?
I don't have one. Bro's pocket watching too. But yeah, I just walk everywhere in Miami, honestly.
Yeah.
I have a unicycle. That's how much that's how much I can flex on you guys. I actually have a couple unicycles.
No cars, a couple unicycles.
Yeah. So I apologies on flexing on you guys, but yeah.
I bought like one of the cheaper Teslas just because I don't like driving and it drives itself for me. But we're not the Rolex Lambo guys.
No, I mean,
even though the second you sign up for your seller account, they ship you a Lambo, as we all know.
That's a fact.
Best place to get boxes, either like Walmart, Lowe's, that kind of thing for FBA boxes, and then
yeah, Crab, hit the DMs. Hit the DMs. I got you on that.
Hit the DMs. Beauty brands are not where to start. No, beauty is a great place to start because it's like relatively like people already know what they want. There's lots of good places to get coupons and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, beauty is a good place to start. Beauty, grocery, health, and household are like the safest. You can also look at like shoes and that kind of stuff. Just keep in mind there's good returns, so be a little bit stricter.
Yeah, so beauty actually is substantially easier to source. It just takes a hell of a lot longer for it to be profitable. Because with pretty much every beauty brand, it pretty much only comes from the brand websites. So you know where the inventory is coming from. You just have to have the patience to sign up for the email list and just wait to get notified of a big sale. 7 p.m.
For sure. Possible without LLC to create Amazon Pro account. Yep.
Yeah. And in general, right? Just like you gotta, go try. You know what I mean? Like the stuff gets solved really quick. I want to sell clothes. How do I sell which size? You look at the Cupid chart.
Sure. If there's a listing that's like a 6-pack, can you bring down the pack size? If there's a listing for the smaller pack size. You'd have to create a new listing. Yeah. If you're trying to do like a 3-pack and the 6-pack is all that exists or something like that.
Cool. Okay, sweet. So we will see you guys at the free class tomorrow that's going down and such. We're really looking forward to it. We appreciate all you guys tapping in with us tonight, right? Stop procrastinating. If you think you're procrastinating, you probably are with something. Maybe it's with selling on Amazon, right? Get the seller account open, get SellerAmp, get Keepa, go through the free course, just search Full Smiles free course, get registered for the free training, do all the auto ungates tonight as well. And, hit the DMs. You guys got any questions? We'll be streaming a lot. Warren is putting out a lot of good stuff. I'm putting out a lot of good stuff. We love meeting you guys. We love interacting with you guys. And such, you guys are showing love in the chat. That warms your boy's heart a little bit. Talk to you guys soon.
For sure. 100 ROS and the class is fire. A couple of y'all asking 7 p.m. tomorrow. Link down below. We will see you there.